Hi guys, it's James Alex Flint. So there's been some new Dawnguard gameplay out, and I've been through it all, and I have taken screenshots at the Vampire and Werewolf, the new abilities in the skill tree, and I'm just going to run through some of the abilities with you and talk a bit about them as well. So here's a new ability called Power of the Grave, and it says 50-point bonus to health, magicka, and stamina on Vampire Lord. So I guess that's when you turn into the Vampire Lord form, you get these bonuses. So that's the base of the tree. So that's quite a nice addition. So from this perspective, you can see a lot of the other abilities in the tree, and I'll just run through them quickly. So on the left we have Detect All Creatures, and I'm pretty sure you see that in some of the gameplay. Then you have Mist Form, and that may be the dodge move where you turn into lots of bats. Then you have Supernatural Reflexes. I don't know whether I've seen this in the gameplay, but that might be some kind of ability where you slow down time or something. In the middle, you have the Blood Healing and Unearthly Will. And I'll come on to those later because we actually get a description of those. You also have on the right, you can see Vampiric Grip, which you see a lot of in the gameplay video, and Summon Gargoyle, which you also see. The gargoyle is this melee-based minion that you can summon, and then Corpse Curse, but not quite sure what Corpse Curse does at the minute. But yeah, it looks quite interesting. So this is one of the new abilities for Unearthly Will, and it says Night Powers and Blood Magic cost 33% less. So maybe there are different classifications of the type of magic you use while in vampire form, and it's just an enhancement of that. So you can also see from this perspective Poison Talons, which apparently is a melee perk which adds additional damage to your claws, really. And also you can see Night Cloak, which surround you in this swarm of bats which can feed off nearby enemies. Another ability is called Blood Healing, so killing a person with a power attack bite restores all your health. So that's probably similar to the werewolf feeding move. There are also a few abilities that were shown in the new werewolf skill tree, so I've just taken a few screenshots and I'll talk about them as well with you. So from this perspective you can see most of the werewolf abilities. So on the left you have Totem of the Ice Brothers, not quite sure what that does yet. Up from that you have Totem of the Moon, and that apparently summons a werewolf ally to fight for you. So to the right from that you can see a star, but you can't read the name, you can't quite see it from this perspective, and it actually says Totem of the Predator. You can read it in another screenshot later on. Don't know what that does yet. To the right of that is Totem of Terror. So it says Werewolf Howl of Terror affects even higher level creatures. So I presume the normal howl that you use will affect higher level creatures and cause them to run away and flee from you. So to the right of that is an ability called Animal Vigor. And it's quite simple, it just gives you a 100-point bonus to health and stamina while you're in beast form. And up from that is an ability called Gorging, which reads Feeding heals twice as much health. So a nice simple perk to have. And just up from that you can see an ability called Savage Feeding, but I'm not quite sure what that does yet. It's also worth pointing out that all the perks and abilities that you can get in these trees, you don't get them from the normal leveling system. You get them from participating in various vampire or werewolf activities, for example getting a certain number of kills, things like that. So that makes it accessible to even higher level players that don't tend to level up as frequently as lower level players. The DLC is also recommended for players above level 10, and it might be released on the 26th of June, so very soon. Well, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, and if you liked it, please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. So see you next time guys.